You people have a 10 days window to fill up all your options. How to fill up the options, I will come to in the second part of the seminar. First of all, in the 10 days window, there will be something called mock round. There will be 2 mock rounds. After the first mock round and the second mock round, you are supposed to lock your options. Do lock your options after the second mock round. I will tell you the date as well for that. Lock their choices 27th June. 26th evening rather. 26th June by evening 5 p.m. You are supposed to lock your options by chance. If you have not locked your options, whatever is filled in your brochure or the application will be considered to be your final statement. That will get locked. Any changes you want to make after the first mock round and after the second mock round, please get it done before 26th June evening, 5 p.m. 27th, they will lock it. So make sure that you are locking it before 26th evening. Mock round, you don't need to lock. Keep the options open. Before the mock round, do not lock. In the mock round, you will approximately know which branches you will be getting. Once you have those branches with you, once you have an idea on it, then lock it. But what if I have locked it in advance? I was decided and I have locked. Now I want to make a change before 27th June. Before 27th June, I have locked, but I want to make a change. You can request for a change. You will be sent an OTP. You will have to unlock the system again and make changes in the system. Hence, we suggest do not lock the options till 26th evening after the second mock round is over. Once the second mock round is over, you will approximately have an idea what branches you will get. Then lock it. You will be pretty safe with this. This is the first piece of information. Right? Let us go to the second piece of information which will be important here. The second part which we need to understand is once you have filled in the options, filling up the options I will come to in the second part of it. Once you have filled up your options and they have allotted a seat, once they have allotted a seat, they will give you what they call as initial seat allotment intimation slip. Initial seat, yeah, somebody is typing according to JOSAA, 28th is the last date. Do not wait up to 28th. 27th itself, please lock it. 26th evening, you will get the results of second mock round. Don't wait up to 28th. Preferably lock it by 27th. Whenever you have finalized your options on 27th, right? Which branch should be provided? Any random will be allotted in mock. I'll keep you informed about that. Wait, do not type the doubts till I complete whole of the seminar. Now, coming to the second, once you have filled up your options and they have allotted the seats, they will generate what they call as initial seat allotment. Initial seat allotment slip. Once they generate the seat allotments intimation slip, firstly, you have to accept the seat. Accept it. Accepting is important. You don't accept it, wait for the second round, you are out of JOSAA. Whatever seat they are allotting to you, first accept it. Then you will opt for three parts. Either you will freeze, or you will slide, or you will float. These options will open up only when you accept the fee. Once these options are open, you are going to the next stage. This is also important. You have to upload the documents asked. Upload the documents asked. Do this properly. And then simultaneously, please pay the seat acceptance fee. Seat acceptance fee. Seat acceptance fee. This is a must. You miss any one of them, your name will be removed from the JOSAA's next round of counseling. So this is mandatory. After doing this, let us understand what are these options: freeze, slide, and float. Whatever is the first option given to you, if you are happy with that choice, you freeze the option. You have taken that seat. Your admission process is done. Suppose I am happy with what I have got, but I would prefer the branches which I have given above. The other two options will be slide and float. Slide and float conditions. Listen to this carefully. When you say you float, when you say that you are opting for float, you are opting for any institute above your allotted option. I have filled, say, 100 options. In the first round, I am given the 9th option of mine. If I select for freeze, that's my seat. I am given that seat. If I select for float, then I have accepted the seat, but I am open to move to the first 8 options that I have given. The first 8 may be any institute, any branch that you have put up there. But suppose I opt for slide after the first round allotment. Slide, you will be given any option only in the same institute. Same institute. For example, somebody is typing what documents are to be uploaded. They are given in the brochure. Please.
Sir, I answered that. I have already answered that person.
Now, fine. Only in the same institute. For example, suppose you have firstly IIT Bombay Computer Science. Second, I have picked up IIT Delhi Computer Science. Third, IIT Madras Computer Science. Now, in this particular option, if I select, I got the 11th option, say, and if I select for slide, all IIT Bombay options only will be available for us. If the 11th option is IIT Bombay, suppose I selected IIT Delhi, I got in the first round IIT Delhi, and I select slide, then all options above the option that I have got, but only in the same institute, will be considered in the subsequent rounds. But what is more tricky here is, after every round, I can change between slide, float, and freeze only in one direction. I can go from float to slide or freeze. I can go from float to slide, or I can go from float to freeze after the second round, after the third round, after the fourth round. But I can never go from slide to float. Slide to float, I will not be permitted to change. If I opt for float anywhere down the lane, third round ke baad, I can change my option to slide. But if I take the option of slide, from there, you can only freeze. When anyone chooses slide after the first round, then only in the same institute, if there are options above, you will be given the choice. If not, whichever seat you first got, that's there with you either way, because you have accepted it. I got the 15th option. I got the 15th option, right? That I have accepted, that I am secure. I can move above to any of the first 14 options, or among the first 14 options, if I select slide, only those options which are there in the same institute. After you select slide, there's only one option for you, freeze. You cannot come back to float. This is something that you will keep in mind while selecting the options after the first round. If there are people who are making a note of it, I'm waiting for a minute. Somebody is asking, so branch can be different while we select slide. Yes, branches can be different. It is like, I prefer IIT Delhi. I got mechanical. I am keen on IIT Delhi. I will go to any good branch in IIT Delhi only. That is what is slide. Mock rounds will be the first 2 rounds before 26th of June, where approximately you will get to know what will be your options. Variation after the mock rounds last year were hardly 2 to 3 steps this side, that side. In mock round, suppose I got my 12th option. In the actual round, people either got the 11th option or 13th option. Very few saw variation of more than 2. How many options can be entered? Any number of options can be entered. You can completely fill all the options. Now, coming to the next stage of this application, something that they are insisting on. Once you have got provisional seat allotment letter, there will be verification of the documents, online verification of the documents. Online verification of documents. Please be very careful with this. Here, 2 points that you will have to remember. Clearly, they are insisting that it is the student's responsibility to every day log in and verify if there is a query generated about the verification of the document. You are supposed to answer it. You don't answer it and you assume that everything is right because I didn't receive a call or didn't receive a mail. You are in trouble. Orthodoxly, every day morning, get up, log on to the website and see if there is any communication from them. Morning, evening, daily, 2 times. Orthodoxly, please get it done. What is more crucial is, in the process of filling up, somebody has filled up IIT Bombay CS ... Here I have filled up NIT Trichy CS. So on. First round, let me say, assume I am given this option. Online verification of documents by NITs and IITs are different. What do you mean by different? I already submitted my documents. They have verified. They were happy. Keep in mind, first option or first round may suppose I've got NIT Trichy. Subsequent rounds may have got IIT Delhi. In the third round, I scaled up. Right? Again, there will be online verification of documents by IIT Delhi. By the IIT. So, whenever you are shifting from NIT or IIT to the other, in the consequent rounds, both the institutions will independently verify the documents. You are supposed to upload the documents again. Don't tell me I have done this once, I have done this twice. They are not interested to hear to that. They are keen on it. They are very particular that each of the institutions does their verification independently. Whenever, suppose from IIT or moving to IIT, there is no second time online verification of documents. From NIT, you are moving ahead to NIT. There is no second verification of documents. But NIT to IIT or IIT to NIT, second time again they will verify the documents. Please be alert. Don't assume that you have already uploaded the documents once, it's okay, done. Shift from NIT to IIT. They are two independent organizations. Try to recognize that. That's the point there. And make sure that you upload the documents in time. Second point that they are keen on. They will raise queries. Annexer 3, they gave you date. After you upload your documents, they will raise a query. You answer the query and you assume that I am done with the job is wrong. A second query may come before the second round is released. Every day you will have to log in. Third query may come. You will have to answer. After 1 hour, a fourth query may come. Please answer. Please respond. Please send them the required document. Be in touch. This is the key catch. One query has come doesn't imply that the verification is done. A second query may come after 3 hours. Please make sure that you answer multiple queries with all correct documents uploaded to their satisfaction. Underlined word, to their satisfaction. This is important. I'll wait for 1 minute before I go to the next slide. If the documents are found to be valid, the candidate will be given a provisional seat allotment letter. And in bold, in the brochure, they write one more statement. Candidates are thus advised to pay the acceptance fee on the first day of the respective round itself and not wait till the last day. Why? They gave a reason also for that. They say, in this case, your verification of the documents will be done only when you pay the acceptance fee. Hence, please pay the acceptance fee at the earliest. Online reporting, I again repeat, this is called online reporting. Online reporting. Online reporting for NITs, IITs are different. In the process that you are going up, if once you got an NIT, then you are getting an IIT, online you will have to report again to IIT with the respective documents. In that reporting, they'll ask you to upload whatever documents they ask, do upload them. Queries will be raised and you can change the document. Madam has answered it. Right. Now, online reporting NIT is the responsibility of the candidate to regularly check the online portal and respond to the queries. Right. Seat allotment in IIT subsequent rounds automatically cancels. Now, fourth point, which is important. You have a first option, second option, third option, fourth option, fifth option. Let us say, assume I am given my fifth option in round 1. Round 2, I selected to move ahead. In round 2, when I have selected to move ahead, in round 2, if I am given the third option, after I am given the third option, you cannot tell me that I will stay back with my first option. Not permitted. If you do not freeze your seat and you go for slide or float, when a branch ahead and in slide or float, lower branches will not be given. You will have to move ahead. So when you're filling up, always make sure that the option ahead is your better option when compared to the option next. So in float or slide, you will only move ahead. But once a new allotment is given to you, you have to accept it. Again, for the next subsequent round, you may again try float or slide. But acceptance of this becomes mandatory. You cannot tell me then after the second round that in the first round I preferred this, I would like to, I got this, I would prefer to stay back. You should have frozen it then itself. If not, you're going ahead, you have given them the option. Once they select that option and give you, you have to accept it. This is very important. When it comes to PWD candidates, if there are any physical verification at the respective centers online, which is happening for other students, for physical verification of PWD students, you have to go to the respective centers. The lists are given. For IITs, it will be the nearest IIT. For NITs, there are allotment centers where you will have to go and get the verification done physically. Please see the list. That choice filling and that verification will be done from June 19th to 28th. Directly verification of the candidate is mandatory there. We spoke about freeze, float and slide. Again, I repeat one word. When it is float, you are open for any institute. This is important. Any institute which comes above in your preference list. Slide, you're confining to one institute. Whichever institute you have been allotted in the first round. I am allotted IIT Bombay in the first round civil. If I opt for slide, all my options above with IIT Bombay only will be considered. And I again reiterate this, subsequent rounds may, from slide, I cannot go to float. This will not be permitted. From slide, you cannot go to float. Last round, there will be no options like slide and float. Last round, there will be no more options of slide and float. One specific important point here, which creates little bit of a discomfort to students who are in the rank of 10,000 to 15,000. What is it? That will be first 2-5 rounds. Any time in between you can withdraw. If you see the information brochure, the last page has given you form for withdrawal of allotment seat from JOSAA counseling. You have to fill this and upload. Why are you telling fifth round, sixth round? Why are you not speaking? You withdraw anywhere in between 1 to 5. It is considered official withdrawal from JOSAA. You will be eligible to take a drop. Eligible to take a drop. Next year, you can again go for the JEE next year. But if you do not withdraw properly from the JOSAA counseling, or you accept the seat and go in for the admission, reporting at the center, you are no more eligible to take a drop that next year as far as IITs are concerned. So if any one of you have in your mind a drop, you are giving a trial, please try your luck till the 5th round. What they wrote in the instruction for the 6th round is slightly dicey. At the end of the 6th round, whether you pay the acceptance fee or not, after the 6th round, if your name appears, you must be taking that seat. You cannot take a drop that next year. What if I don't take the seat? You are welcome. You have left the IIT seat. That means next year you cannot take a drop. And you will be there up till the 6th round. Only when you accept the seat, and you are going for the 6th round. After the 6th round, there is no drop option for you. You cannot repeat. Next year, you are not eligible for the JEE entrance examination. Right? Keep this point in mind. People who are having drop in your mind, take your call on the 5th round ending itself. Don't wait for the 6th round. It becomes a bit dicey. Now, after your allotment, what they call as seat acceptance fee, please pay this fee and make sure that you are securing your seat. Right? Somebody typed, can we take a partial drop? Implies you have not read the instruction booklet. Please listen carefully. Forget about partial drop. एक बार admission आपने लिया तो you are not eligible to take the JEE. Partial drop दूर की बात. Right? You take admission in IIT in any possible branch. You are not eligible to go for that again. Now, withdrawal के लिए I have already told you, candidates can withdraw up to 5th round of the seat acceptance period, and that is July 24th, evening 5 p.m. You can withdraw till here, after which there is no withdrawal. You are inviting trouble. I read out this statement verbatim from the information booklet. There is no option of withdrawing an accepted or an allotted seat after the commencement of the last round. After the commencement of the last round of seat allocation. For IITs only. This is for IITs. Special rounds for vacant seats, if any, of NITs are not offered through JOSAA. They are offered through CSAB, and the website link for that is given. Right? So, and how do I withdraw? Annexure 8. Download the copy, fill it, upload it. Even for that, there is a verification officer. You withdraw, directly you submit, it will not be withdrawn. The verification officer, no. Once you are typing for every consequent round, do we need to pay acceptance fee? No. Once you have frozen your seat, then you will pay the acceptance fee. When you have frozen your seat, only then you will be paying the acceptance fee. Right? Now comes the most important part of it. I believe here in our group, we have hardly 1 or 2 students with NRI quota. We will talk to them separately about it instead of going at length on this. Now coming to the filling up options, this is something where all of you will have a particular doubt. How do we fill up the options? Should we give preference to the college or should we give preference to the branch? Firstly, decide what you want to do 4 years down the lane. If not decide, at least have a clear view. Few of us will be clear on whether I want to go for core placements or I'm open for non-core placements. Core implies placement in the subject that you studied. Non-core is open all throughout from minus to plus infinity. Financial sectors, banking sectors, startup cultures, Amazon, Facebook, Insta, Twitter, so on and so forth. Till every possible commercial venture that you can think of. Non-core placements, right? Bottom line, try to give importance to the institute unless and until it is computer science. CS in the next 10 days is going to occupy all the possible jobs. May it be computer science core, may it be computer science and management, computer science and data handling, data processing, artificial intelligence, machine learning. Every possible branch of CS will have wide range of branching in the next 10 years to come. Firstly, how do you rank these institutes as far as IIT is concerned? Give importance to IIT Bombay, then Delhi, Madras. One more important point in this regard when it comes to branch change. Till last year, we used to tell the students, stick to IIT Bombay under any circumstance. First year, you work hard, you will get a branch change. 90% of our students from PACE used to get branch change in IIT Bombay. This year, no more. They have blocked this process of branch change. So when you are entering in, think twice before entering in to that particular branch. I'll speak about that after writing this list. Though the central government ranking of Madras is higher than Bombay, please give importance to IIT Bombay for quite a few other reasons. The ranking that central government releases is not just based on undergraduate performance. It is based on multiple factors. And NIRF ranking, yes, there in NIRF ranking, what happens is they take research into consideration. They take the fund consumed into consideration. They take the manpower into consideration, ratio of the student faculty, so many other parameters which we are not keen on. For us, placements, exposure to industries, exposure to startups. These are the parameters where we give importance to. So, first preferably go for Bombay, Delhi, Madras, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Guwahati, Roorkee, BHU. These are the old IITs, right? Till where have come? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Now, IIT Hyderabad is catching up very well. Quite a few rankings that you see put IIT Hyderabad ahead of BHU. That's mainly because of the location. Hyderabad, there are industries like Microsoft, Apple, where students get interns very easily. So Hyderabad's location is being taken advantage of. Infra-wise, anytime BHU is BHU. Don't miss out on it. I rank BHU above Hyderabad without a second thought. Right? Then we will come over to the new IITs. Say, start with Indore, After Indore, I would put even ISM Dhanbad. ISM Dhanbad is a very old reputed institute, Noyar. Our students from there who came, they gave. Yes, NIT ka bhi list I will put. Wait a minute. Now, ISM Dhanbad students who come from there give us feedback that branches like computer science, electrical, core engineering, we have got very little placements, right? And faculty availability is much lesser. So their request is, they tell, unless and until students are keen on petroleum engineering, mining, so on and so forth, these branches are doing very well in ISM Dhanbad. Core engineering is not doing that great in ISM Dhanbad. Hence, we are putting it below Indore. Right. After Indore, we go about with Gandhinagar. Gandhinagar computer science started off 4 years back. If I am right, the first batch is yet coming out. So think twice before getting into that. Somehow computer science of Gandhinagar is not ranked very high. During the COVID period, the placements were very erratic. IIT Goa, where it doesn't have a campus of its own, we used to tell the students, don't go to IIT Goa. It's a makeshift arrangement. COVID period 2021, their average placements of computer science were 26 lakhs per annum, average placements. It was very erratic. Now again, it is slightly on the lower side. So basically, don't go for the peaks. See the standardization. Infra-wise, these are the campuses which have got awesome infra. Gandhinagar basically is being taken care of by IIT Bombay. So other branches of Gandhinagar are doing well. For reasons not known, computer science is slightly lagging behind in Gandhinagar. Now, the IITs which come after this, specifically after Gandhinagar, 1 second, let me see the list. Yeah. Ropar, Jodhpur, Bhubaneswar, Patna. See, when it comes to these institutes, infra of all of them are decently good. First batches have already come out. Students are happy. Feedback given by students from those centers are really good. Here, besides this, on 17th place, I will put even Mandi. Please give preference to branch. The brand of these IITs don't sell that great when compared to the other IITs. So here, should I go to Ropar Computer Science or Jodhpur Electrical? Ropar Computer Science. Sorry, vice versa. Student will get CS here. He may get here mechanical. Now, don't tell me Ropar is ranking above Jodhpur. Try to go for computer science. In these branches, in these IITs, whichever IIT you are getting a better branch. And what do you mean by a better branch? Purely based on placements. It is not likes and dislikes. If one of you is keen on mechanical engineering, then don't do this homework at all. Go for mechanical engineering all through. What we are telling you is not our bias. It is based on placements. These placements get average high pay scales. Right? So somebody is keen on doing something. Don't listen to all this. Go to the branch which you are comfortable with to study. Right? Now, let me first complete this list. There are a few more which I have to add. Specifically, Tirupati, Palakkad, Goa, Jammu, Dharwad. All these IITs are at par. They don't have their own campuses. Dharwad at least have partially made campus. Tirupati have got their own campus partially, right? But they are growing. You are keen on the tag of IIT. I repeat these IITs: Tirupati, Palakkad, Dharwad, Jammu I never put in the list, don't. Right? Goa and Bhilai. These IITs, it is just for the brand of IIT that you are going there. If some of you are keen on doing an MBA, some of you are keen on preparing for civil service, some of you are keen on going abroad for higher studies in management, finance, somebody want to go to London School of Economics. All these things, when you have in your mind, you just want the tag of IIT. And then you are in those ranks where you are not accommodated here. Then you will think of Tirupati, Palakkad, Bhilai, Goa. I don't think of Jammu. Personally, that's not my choice, but you can go. Students who came from there gave a good feedback about the campus. Right? Campus of Jammu inside is quite safe as it is. Right? Now, in this particular case, how do you decide the branch sequence? Computer science. Now, when you're speaking about NITs, some places computer science and machine learning, computer science and artificial intelligence, everything are the same. First 2-3 years, the syllabus is the same, except for specializations. Electrical. Now, understand one important thing about electrical. It's the main core engineering, which covers the widest range of syllabus. People who are in the electrical department put in the maximum effort and labor in all 4 years. Your syllabus is hectic. The department will be very demanding. Getting a high score in electrical is difficult, but at the same time, you are keeping all your doors open if you are selecting electrical. After doing electrical, I want to do MS in robotics, welcome. MS in computer science, welcome. You do lot of coding even in electrical. Right? You want to study machine learning, welcome. You want to go into electrical core, welcome. Non-core placements, welcome. Electrical is one branch which has got the widest scope of application all throughout. You pay price for every choice that you make. Right? All 4 years you have to slog. Demanding departments everywhere. Electrical department itself is very demanding. Right? Third will come mechanical. Fourth is chemical. Chemical engineering has got nothing to do with chemistry. Very little chemistry. Then why the name? It's a byproduct of mechanical. It has got something to do with turbines, machines, thermodynamics, efficiency of engines, manufacturing units, so on and so forth. If you are not comfortable with chemistry, avoid metallurgy and material science. Not chemical engineering. Chemical engineering is a byproduct. Electrical के बगल में will come electronics and communication. Electronics and communication, or electronics and instrumentation in bits, so on. IIT Bombay doesn't have electronics. So basically I'm going with that nomenclature, right? Electronics comes along with electrical. Electrical is more core when compared to electronics, right? But then they are sister concerned. You will have more than 3 years papers to be almost the same, right? Now, after chemical, CS, electronics, electrical, mechanical, chemical, civil, meta. You have in Bombay specifically branches which are fancy. Energy engineering, doing well, catching up very well. Engineering physics, energy engineering, engineering physics. These branches are to be selected by people who are keen on that topic. You are keen on doing your further studies in that topic only. Then go ahead with this, right? Some parent is giving the feedback that electronics and communication is quite demanding. It is. right? But next to electrical, right? There are IITs where mathematical computing is introduced. It is one of the best possible branch. The year it was introduced, its cutoff went up to 2200 rank. Now it is in the top 400 ranks, right? IIT Delhi has got it, IIT Guwahati has got it. Mathematical computing, if you get, do not miss out on that. It's a very good branch with very high placements. Now, that way in IIT Kanpur and Kharagpur, you have got BS Economics. It's a very innovative branch. You can always opt for it, provided you have a taste for it, right? Try to stick to core branches. Fancy branches, you are confining your doors unless you are keen on pursuing your higher studies in those branches. Aerospace engineering in Bombay. Aerospace is there only in Bombay. Energy engineering, engineering physics is there in 2 IITs. Aerospace only in Bombay. These branches, unless and until you are keen on going into that branch, unless and until you are keen on pursuing higher studies in that branch, don't prefer those branches. Last but not the least in this category, 4 years, anytime over 5 years. Prefer 4 years. When a company comes for employment, they have to either way train you. What you learned in your engineering, they cannot use you with that knowledge, right? Hence, they need to train. Either you are a 4-year student or a 5-year student, you have to be trained. Now with an MTech degree, when you come, they have to pay you more. Why should the company take you? Hence, 4 years safe. Unless and until you want to stay in that IIT and you are not getting 4 year with that branch. Suppose you tell me IIT Bombay, I'm getting electrical 5 year. I'm not getting 4 year. If I shift, I'll go to mechanical or chemical. Then I'm okay. You're compromising to stay in electrical department of IIT Bombay. But for that, preference always has 4 years over 5 years. Aerospace in Madras, yes, that is also available. But at the same time, fancy branches, placements are not that great. You'll have to go for non-core, or you have to go abroad and do higher studies in specialized branches of aerospace. Then you will be well placed. Opportunities for aerospace will narrow down as you are going up. There'll be a handful of aerospace industries who will employ you. No doubt. Once in that field, you go to great heights. No doubt. Second, brand change is something that you need to be kept informed about. First, this episode started from IIT Madras, 2021. They stopped the brand change. NITs, people are typing, wait a minute, I'll come to NITs. Wait, I'm talking about IITs now. This is about IIT list. Relax. Thamba. Now, brand change, IIT Madras stopped in 2021. The other IITs which caught up with IIT Madras right now are IIT Bombay and IIT Hyderabad. So when you are selecting something in IIT Bombay, till last year it was a very transparent system. We have so many of our students who from chemical shifted to computer science. Kahan se? Energy engineering se computer science. 6 branches ahead. What means they went in a planned way. They had a proper program in their hand. Every week they have a test. If you are a 9-pointer CGP score in your first year, you will get computer science. You are an 8-pointer, it goes into electrical, so on and so forth. Right? Now, consider this. In Bombay now, you take any of these branches. In Bombay, you take any of these branches. You are stuck with that branch for the next 4 years. Possibility of a shift is 0. They have made that announcement very clear. Right? So Bombay, Madras, IIT Hyderabad. IIT Hyderabad officially made no announcement, but they have implemented that as per the information given by some students who are already studying there. They have blocked it. That way, unofficially, I always have a feeling IIT Kharagpur blocked it long back. For past so many years, whenever our students come from IIT Kharagpur, they tell us, sir, first year getting a good score in Kharagpur is impossible, sir. Whatever you do, they'll not let you cross 8 point. Now the evaluation is in the prof's hand there. Now, if they are given instructions, please discourage branch change. Making you 8.1 or 7.8 is in the prof's hand there. So literally, branch change is generally minimal in IIT Kharagpur. So officially, they don't announce. But when they decide they don't let students go for a branch change, there is no branch change. There's nothing you can do there. So that is the reason why some places, Kharagpur se aage Guwahati is coming. Some people prefer Guwahati over Kharagpur because Guwahati is bit more transparent when it comes to branch change. Right? Take this decision based on this information. As far as IITs are concerned, this is the basic structure. Now, in this, students will have n number of doubts. I am getting these two branches, which should I select? This individual counseling ke liye, we are, by evening, you will receive messages from your center managers. You will, every center of PACE has got IITians as faculty. So any one of them will be able to guide you. When you go and meet them on individual basis, take their suggestion with a pinch of salt. Every person from that IIT will have an inclination towards that IIT. A faculty who is from, say, IIT Guwahati, he will feel that campus is better than IIT Roorkee anytime. By default, somebody from IIT Madras will feel it is the best campus over IIT Delhi. So take that with a pinch of salt. So use your discretion there when you take those suggestions. This is the basic structure about your option filling form as far as IITs are concerned. I'll come to NITs. Nipa ma'am, did I miss anything important in this category?
No, sir, I guess. But there are a lot of questions that parents have kept pouring. So we will have to.
Yeah, the queries are continuously disturbing.
Continuously. So we will have to maybe later on speak about that, sir.
Yeah. Queries may probably they will individually have to meet the respective faculty members.
Which IITs don't allow branch change in first year?
IIT Bombay, IIT Hyderabad, IIT Madras. IIT Madras discontinued branch change from 2021. But I saw one of the parent typing that IIT Madras this year did not officially announce anything. Don't take things for granted. 99.9% Madras will not allow for a branch change. Second,
yes, sir.
People who are planning to go abroad for higher studies, any IIT will do. Just the seal of IIT. Go abroad for higher studies. Yeah, as on date, IIT Delhi is open for branch change as on date. And there is no official statement from them either regarding they will accept branch change or close the branch change. Right? These individual doubts, chemical, how much scope we have got and all that, we will not be able to answer it here. Please don't type individual doubts. Biotech, Delhi can be selected. How does that statement make sense? Please come and meet the, when compared to what? Come and meet the respective faculties at the center, we'll be able to answer that. I'll go ahead with NIT. When it comes to NIT filling up, now, once again, students have a doubt. Sir, a back branch in IIT or a good branch in NIT? When you define good, I say computer science. Right? Or electrical. If you are getting these two, I am okay with NIT. But decide what you want to do 4 years down the lane. You want to live in core, go abroad for higher studies, then stick to a good branch. I'm open for any placement. I'll get into Amazon, I'll get into Flipkart, I'll get into Facebook, I'll get into LinkedIn, I'll get into Twitter, I'll go into Ola, I'll go into any damn thing, any new startup. Then IIT ka tag will sell better. You don't need to go to NIT for that. But when it comes to NIT, ranking wise, Trichy second, Rourkela is doing well. Third, Warangal, Suratkal. 5, Calicut. 6, Jaipur. Now, here comes the tricky part. Ranking wise, placements wise, Nagpur will come in the 7th place. But I intentionally place it here. I will call it 4A and I'll call it Nagpur. Why this affinity towards Nagpur? Simply because it is from Maharashtra. You have 50% state quota there. If you are getting something like chemical or civil in Suratkal, you will get electrical in Nagpur. If you are getting chemical or civil in Suratkal, you will get electrical in Nagpur. It has got 50% state quota. Do I have to produce a domicile for this? No. Your 11th and 12th, whichever state you have taken the exam, you are considered to be the domicile of that state as far as NITs are concerned. All of you are PACE students. You have taken 11th and 12th here in Maharashtra. So by default, you will get 50% state quota. So you will get a better branch. So though officially Nagpur comes here, I place it here for your options because suddenly there will be a good branch that you will get. And NIT Nagpur campus is a very good campus. Students who went there gave a very good for me to get CSC. That's what somebody is again typing a long personal message. Please wait. Vansh, come to Dadar tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Vansh, come to Dadar tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Right? Now, coming to the third, after this, Silchar. Now, parallel to this, you'll have triple ITs. You'll always have a doubt. Should I go for the triple IT or not? Try to understand your requirement. Suppose you want a 4 years of proper campus life. What do you mean by campus life? Participating in all the clubs, participating in all the events, going through the extracurricular activities. If you need this exposure, stick to IITs and NITs. Triple IT is not about campus life. There is only one thing called coding here. You are a hardcore programmer once you come out of triple IT. Hardcore. Rather, I would say some of the best possible programmers or hackers. Now, triple IT ranking, undoubtedly, Hyderabad is in the top position. Triple IT Hyderabad is International Institute of Information Technology. 5 years courses mein 5th year you can do abroad in few of the foreign universities which with they have got tie-up. But remember, this is a private institute. The fees will be slightly on the higher side at par with BITS, Vellore or Manipal. Right? Then comes Bangalore. Ironically, Bangalore is a very young campus when compared to the triple IT Hyderabad. But Bangalore is quickly catching up because it is Bangalore. Every student from triple IT has got n number of internships from different IT companies before they complete their graduation. Their work experience is so huge before they complete graduation, mainly because it is Bangalore. Once again, this is also private. Its ranking quite high. Average placements are at least 22 lakhs to 25 lakhs per annum. But then Allahabad, this is government funded organization. Fees is lesser. Gwalior, Lucknow, government funded organizations. Then Delhi. Delhi is again private. Fees will be higher. After Delhi, Jabalpur, Guwahati and Pune. After Delhi, Jabalpur, Guwahati and Pune. Pune is also a very young campus, but it also caught up very well because of the IT sector in Pune. Location ka advantage may it be Hyderabad, may it be Bangalore, may it be Pune. Locations advantage for IT sector, data sciences, computer science, so on. So if you are going into this, keep one thing in mind. It's all about coding. Students from IIIT Hyderabad last year who joined, they come and tell us, we are given some mathematical equation to be solved using a programming called Python. We do it in 5 minutes. Now they twist the equation and tell us, write a program in 4 minutes. You do it in 4 minutes. Twist the program and do it in 2 minutes. Twist the problem, do it in 1 minute. Till you find that nobody in the class could complete it in that time. To that extent, they are hardcore programmers. They will show you good campus, IIIT Hyderabad, Bangalore, and specifically Allahabad campuses, large campuses, sprawling campuses, swimming pools, basketball courts, everything empty all 4 years. Campus life there is only about programming. Balance, if you are good at it, you have a keen interest in it, don't miss out on this. They are the best places to learn coding as far as India is concerned. Branches, once again, the same logic. Computer science, in NITs, you have got electronics and communication, quite a few places. Electrical, mechanical, chemical, civil, meta, ... Balance any fancy items, they are only for the brand of NIT. Follow that sequence. In NITs, the first 4 are doing very well. Baki, any other NIT, I would prefer a good branch. If I am not getting into the first 4 NITs, search where I am getting computer science. Even if it is in the Northeast, go ahead. Right? Wherever it is, if it is computer science, if I am not getting in the first 4 NITs, Nagpur is my best option. 50% state quota mein, I'll get a good branch. Nahi mil raha hai, to computer science jahan par bhi milega wahan le. Your placements will be good. I hope I am clear till here. Ma'am, ma'am, tell me if I have missed anything.
No, sir, then little bit on bits, bus.
Yes. 1 second for them to make a note if they need.
Yes, sir.
Somebody type IASC. IASC is a heaven on earth for people who want to settle in that field. Computer science, mathematical computing, robotics, all these branches, IASC labs are the most equipped labs in our country. Right? ISC labs are the most equipped labs in our country. If you are getting a chance into ISC and you are, I want to do an MBA after that, I want to get into Flipkart. No, ISC will not let any of those companies come in for placements. You take that branch, you are living in that branch. And it will show you some of the best places to see on the globe. ISC labs are the most equipped labs in our country. The campus, walking on the campus itself is a privilege in itself. Last but not the least, beds. Go for Pilani if possible.
Sir, also related between Manipal and VIT also thoda bahut.
Sure. Keeping you people informed on Pilani, Goa, Hyderabad. Once again, Hyderabad is the youngest, but it's competing equally well with the other two because of the location. Right? But infra-wise, the students who come from Pilani tell us nothing at par with BITS Pilani. If ever you are getting a back branch in IIT and you are getting computer science in any of this, go ahead with it. If you are not getting computer science, stick to the tag of IIT. You want to leave IIT, it should be for the branch of computer science. That's the bottom line. IIT, I'm getting metallurgy. I'm okay with it. Because you are getting computer science here. In bits, what is the best part is, if any one of you are taking MSc, say economics, maths, physics, chemistry, any of these, if you are taking 5 years courses, there is a pros and cons. Listen carefully. If you take this and in the first year you are a 9-pointer with CGP score, then you can do BE computer science along with us. In 5 years, you will come out with BE computer science and MSc degree. What is the cons of it? Per semester, a BTech student will have 6 papers to answer. You will have 9 papers to answer. In 5 years, I will have 2 degrees. But you put in additional labor. You pay price for every choice you make. Right? You want 2 degrees per semester, 9 papers. While your batchmate, your roommate, comfortably he'll be enjoying life. 6 papers per semester. So he'll be coolly enjoying life. Thereafter, don't brood over it. So BITS is an open society. It is the only engineering college where you can have 0% attendance or more than 100% attendance. How will you have more than 100% attendance here? Same topic will be taken by 2 profs on 2 different days. For example, Tuesday morning 9 o'clock, Friday evening 5 o'clock. Sunday you will give your biometric for will you attend both the lectures or will you attend one of the lecture, which lecture, or will you not attend both? So you can attend both the lectures. 2 different profs, 2 different views. You can learn. जिसको पढ़ना है, जिसको सीखना है, जिसको exposure चाहिए, BITS is a very, very, very good campus. Right? Don't miss out on it. I personally am a big fan of this campus. Pilani, Goa, or Hyderabad. All 3 campuses are doing well. Students, when they come back from BITS, when you see them, their body language, their confidence level, their communication skills, everything are too good for us to observe. Till 12th here, they are more from the transition of schooling to college. Once they go there and come, the confidence with which they communicate, I'm always impressed by this. So BITS, any of the 3 campuses, depending on your location, right? Somebody will say Pilani's infra is awesome. Hyderabad location is awesome. They have their own advantages. So you weigh which one is better for you, right? Suppose you are a party animal, don't go to Hyderabad, go to Pilani. You are 5 hours distance from Delhi. So you will be inside the campus. You will not get diverted from academics, right? So based on your nature, based on what you want, select the BITS campuses. And BITS campuses are doing well. What if somebody is getting into Vellore or Manipal? Vellore and Manipal, already by now counsellings are done. Manipal is going on. If you are getting any branch of computer science in Vellore or Manipal main campuses, I am okay with it. They show good placements, but they squeeze in lot of money, right? What is irritating is you are a student of that campus. You should be given free access to the gym. Here it will not be that case. Now BITS will directly tell you the fees itself is very high. When you're joining, they take sufficient fees. They don't irritate you in between. Here, you want to use the gym, pay us extra. You want to use some other facility, pay us extra. You want to use some other facility, pay us extra. These things may be a bit irritating. Go mentally prepared. Right? ISER, IAST, we will speak separately, individually to the students who come over. They are mainly research centers. You are closing your doors for research. ISER or IIST. IASC, again and again a student is typing MNC in IASC. I have answered that 2 times. Either you are not listening or you are playing around. Harsh, which center are you from? 3 बार टाइप किया आपने, 3 बार मैंने आंसर किया. right? ISC Bangalore undoubtedly is the best campus if you are getting in it, but keep in mind you are confining to that branch. From ISC Bangalore, you will not get a placement into startups. You will go only into that particular branch, right? Computer science in these centers are really good. You're getting this. Do not miss out on it. If you have already applied, if you have already taken the entrance, then that comes into consideration. Chemical engineering in IICT, undoubtedly it is one of the best. Unless and until you are keen on chemical engineering, there's no point of that. Chemical engineering is not about chemistry. IICT is living on past glory. No doubt it is maintaining the standards even now. That way, when you come to CET, Sardar Patel, DJ Sanghvi are doing very well. VJTI is again living on past glory. Please go to the VJTI campus, have a look at it before you take admission in it if you are going for VJTI. Academically, students didn't give me a good feedback about VJTI. They say 99% of the time we are sitting outside in the lawn or in the canteen. We don't even know when the classes are conducted. Their feedback was not very encouraging when it comes to VJTI. Somebody typed about Amrita University. I personally don't have much information about it. I have a feeling it is hype, but it shows good placements for computer science. Other individual doubts, the way you people have typed, selecting between two. For example, somebody typed bids or old meta in old IITs. Exactly, that's the point for which you will have to come to the respective center and meet the respective faculty members there. Or you yourself can take a decision. Please decide what you're planning 4 years down the lane. You're planning for MBA, you're planning for startups. Don't leave IIT. You want core placement, मुझे उसी branch में settle होना है. Go for computer science or electrical. Simple. This is the bottom line selection as far as your career will be concerned. Right? Nipa ma'am, over to you.
Yes, sir. Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So, yes, dear parents, I think sir has shared lot of, and in fact, almost everything as a very important information. What I will suggest to all the parents over here is, we have shared with all of you the cutoffs of link for cutoffs of IITs and NITs. Yesterday only I have shared that. We have also shared the cutoffs of BITSAT. We have also shared the cutoffs of MHT CET Cap Round 3. Based on all your results, you should jot down what exactly your child is getting into with all the options available. After that, I think one should come individually and discuss what they should choose at a personal level, because it's a very personalized thing wherein catering to different types of doubts at this platform would be very difficult. Yes, few things. What is important here is that process of JOSAA, that you have to be careful. Some of them had said that if the query is raised, and how are we supposed to know that whether the form is being, whether we have finished the process of submitting the documents or not. So those things you should be very careful in the JOSAA, where once you are allotted the seat, whether you want to float, slide or freeze, seat acceptance fees is compulsorily to be paid. Uploading the document is compulsory. Responding to the queries n number of times also, if it is coming, is also compulsory in the due period time that has been given in the JOSAA schedule. And that's how you have to constantly be checking the website. So these are few important things. Choices also.
Ma'am, sorry for the interruption. Repeat that point again. Tell them that query can come the second time also.
Yes, yes.
There is a query. Tomorrow again, there can be a query.
Correct.
Let them multiple
so
query.
That is very important. And also see to it that before the first mock round display, your choices are filled up, and you will be allowed to change the preferential order based on what seat is being allotted to you in the mock round till second mock round. After second mock round is over, by 26th, it will be, you can lock it. And if you forget to lock it, On 28th, it will be automatically locked. And once the form is locked, you are not allowed to change any preferences. It will remain as it is. So these are the thumb rules that you have to follow. Remaining things about how to choose branches and all, we will request to reach out to your center heads, and teachers' availability will be there, and accordingly you take an appointment. And as I said, do your homework, come with that homework. Don't just come blindly. Come prepared with list of options that is possible for you to at least guide you properly. अब कोई ये कह दे कि 43,000 रैंक पे मुझे क्या मिलेगा, that you have to figure out कि मुझे क्या क्या मिल रहा है. And then that from there you have to take the suggestions from the teachers. कि sir, these are the options available to me based on my rank. So what should I choose based on the possibilities that I am getting here? That's how I would suggest. So this marathon, all of you will have to do for at least 2 to 3 days. Din raat baith ke kariye. It's a very smart work. Choose properly. Right, sir?
And one small thing I want to add. Somebody asked about the cutoffs. Cutoffs ka list has already been sent on the groups yesterday.
Yes.
Please refer to that. And one of the students asked, what about brand changes in BITS? BITS officially don't acknowledge any brand change, but students came and told us we got a brand change. So very minimal number of students get a brand change, which officially is never advertised. They don't encourage that, but neither do they completely discourage it. There are people who have got brand changes in BITS, very minimal, but
also for MHT CET, there will be a separate webinar conducted once the schedule is declared on the website. So far, there is no intimation given on MHT CET website that when will the cap round process will begin. We will be conducting a separate detailed webinar for that as well. So parents can rest assured that we will be conducting for CET colleges also. Right. So with that, sir, thank you so much. And once again, heartiest congratulations to all the dear students for their amazing future ahead. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
thank you, all of you. God bless you people. Stay blessed. God bless you with health, happiness, wealth, joy, prosperity, and abundance in life. Stay
Yes, sir.
blessed. Keep coming to see us every year. That is the most important.
Yes, sir. That is very important, because somewhere down the line, we always keep remembering our students in one or the other way, and that helps us keep connected also. Yes. So all the students should keep coming and talking to us. Thank you so much. Thank you, dear parents. Thank you.